Alrighty, hello and welcome back to the stream. This is technically part 2 to this Dogma cleanup run. Before I can actually get started on the few items that I need to do, I gotta get to the desert first. More or less. And well, without further ado, let's get started.
Could you come over here?
Fancy a look at my wares?
These writings could be of import.
Shall we take a closer look? We must rest, though the sun is still. I feel refreshed and ready for a new day.
Off we go then.
Ready to forge on?
I don't much fancy this. Got to work if I'm to put bread on the table. We're still in the fight.
I am honored to be called to your side, Arisen.
The Cyclops' armor is hard as rock. Our weapons shan't pierce it, so we'll have to remove it or adjust our aim.
Ice attacks will only be to its advantage. We'll have to try something else. Well-aimed strike, right where it hurts. See, our foe is unbalanced.
There is no better time to strike.
The moment of victory is at hand. Let us finish this.
Do not test me. Still yourself. Seems I'm counting on you.
Light of my magic, I shatter the heavens.
Arisen, are you alright? Cyclops tusks are precious indeed. Let us endeavor to obtain them.
Keep thinking of such choice, and you'll be set for their lord.
Allow me.
What is the meaning of this?
I'm not quitting this job.
Ox carts make for relatively safer travel.
One hopes these carts offer comfort commensurate to their costs. What was that?
This is no good.
Can't let myself get distracted.
You're in trouble now. Gather round.
I've just recalled a little tidbit I heard.
We meet again. Truth be told, I was hoping we might. Would you care to stay and talk a moment? I'm glad. Sit down, won't you? I'm rather fond of this place. I ne'er imagined a city could be like this. And how could I have? In all my life, I've hardly left the palace. My mother is quite strict. You understand. Oft did I long for a taste of normal life. Even aught as simple as going shopping for myself. My mother has always procured the things I covet for me, so to pick out an item and obtain it with my own hands held a certain appeal. Which reminds me, I owe you a debt. I fear I cannot repay the full sum all at once. I have rather little in the way of spending money. Pray, take this for now. You'll have more when next we meet. My apologies, friend, but I'd best be going. I mustn't let Mother find out I left the palace. Thank you for indulging me. I do hope we'll see each other anon. Till then, farewell.
Think on this. Life's been pretty kind to me, come to think of it.
We seem to have arrived without issue. But are we safe here?
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
Not bad. I can do no less in service to the Arisen. Well said.
Over so soon? Why? We seem to have come through unscathed.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
We're going this way now, I suppose. By all will.
The Arisen decides our path. We have but to follow.
You've come. Shall we be off? Follow me, and pray take care not to fall behind. One can easily lose their way here.
We've no cause to visit a campsite as yet, methinks.
'Tis enough to make camp only when the need arises. This is generally used as a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
We've got choppers!
Another statue? Mayhap 'twill yield us all to views.
Why don't we go take a look?
At any rate, none among us specialise in close quarters combat.
I mislike our odds in a melee.
Surely not all battles can be won with naught but magic and bows.
Fear not. I'll think of something.
El, alla carilm ilmen elote falomentarin nun fir nambawe, et andeuin morteren ecialis, nun fir ananduine, fanamone matiene lismelto.
Isilrod vane nun lia casinque erenon. Lia fendel nar salma vi fir orne fa indelrin.
Alla carilm fionoaro osto urane.
Oh, but this one comments Elvish. Impressive. I suppose I needn't summarize my conversation with Luamir just now then, if your companion interpreted for you. Now, come. The place the trial should be held is just up ahead.
And the wind no endurum annume.
A troubling rumor has reached my ears, and methinks I ought to share it. 'Tis said there is an illness pawns can contract beyond the rift that inflicts unspeakable harm on those around them. As it progresses, the pawn gradually loses all self-control, and in time will even cease to heed the Arisen's commands.
That sounds most unpleasant. I do hope we shall remain free of it.
The trial of archery shall be held here. I bid you wait just a moment while I prepare my entry. But I've just noticed. Where are all the custodians? They ne'er leave their posts. Could it be aught amiss?
Nenwen mor Iwanon. Alcarwa fir nun eldaya menelume sur carilm. Martir fa nun fionor, minas vena eralote. Alcarwa fir nun eldaya menelume sur carilm. Kiriando anmindor hiroth?
No. Darren? I cannot stand idly by while my sister is in peril, my friend. If e'er I've had need to call upon your aid, 'tis now. I beg of you to join me in my sister's rescue. There is no time. I shall mark the location of the ogre's den upon your map. Make haste. Her life hangs in the balance.
Ne afer morfin tarma. Afer pera in minisvana.
And the wind fair no endilran a Newman.
The port crystal is set, but we'll have need of a ferry stone should we seek to make use of it.
In traversing other worlds, I came to know of a treasure chest in this area. Perchance you'd like to see it.
You're here, and not a moment too soon. We must find my sister and save her from the ogre's clutches.
Veninume. Mormartir tel adaka kiriandio.
Tayel ni sil arin fel. Nun morivin we alcarwa menelume. Lis anandor lugtena.
Nando infa echialis. Pelinolwende sinde soron. Aiele alvekil.
Moriven fendelnar itarondo vani. Falis tulia fuenenumin osto taralia osto telpe. Lungtene nun we va atacher.
Tis in caverns such as these that monsters thrive.
What I wouldn't give for a map. Particularly one that could tell us where all the treasure lies.
We are under attack! Twas a glorious success.
Let us try for the same result with our next attack. Nicely done.
Come, follow my example.
Splendid.
can't count the number of meats and fish that have gone to rot in my pack. You'd think the smell would remind me.
Ah, yes. I shan't allow any further harm to come to you.
Witness my magics!
I'll combine my magic with yours that you might cross the spell more quickly.
By the might of my magic, I shatter the heavens!
I'll go and open the chest. An obstacle... Force?
Arbahat, preserve me. 'Tis e'en more nightmarish a sight than I had feared. My father battles the ogre while my sister is clutched in its fist. But there is still hope, if I act quickly. Listen well, friend. I shall strike the beast's arm while my father holds its attention. The moment the ogre relinquishes my sister, I ask that you lead her to safety. I have ne'er attempted to strike a target so distant before. E'en the trial of archery does not demand such a feat. Yet, for the sake of my sister, my arrows must fly true. Pray, keep Darren out of harm's way. We must make our escape, and quickly.
Quickly, Master. We must carry Miss Darren to safety. An ogre is upon us! We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
Do not waste this chance. Press home our advantage.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall. Understood.
to think of it, different masters favour different pawns. One whom I served preferred to have beastrons for allies.
Fascinating.
Hold a moment. What's this? A way out. Let us make haste. Oh, my heart. There can be no gladder tidings in all the world. Words shall ne'er suffice to express my gratitude, friend. None of this would have been possible if you had not gifted me this bow. You are my sister's savior. I am forever in your debt.
Eteler, lea fermor el dalia eralotte.
Finlenar.
Karilm ilmen arcael. Silfa nambawe nun kalael alame. Angadur sindi. Kemenindor kanian irils aldekar. Fionar elwe arfarne nenwen sur orne? Eteler, lea fermor el dalia eralotte. Ondvana alvekil, eteler ne anler ailame. Lungtena peli telume. Ane martir, tindume ingarina fa alme alcarwa? Nenwen mor aiwanon, artahir curir, mor fa erando, amanda kill. Kiriando anmindor hiroth, artahir curir, mor fa erando, amanda kill. Vanelin hiror soron, sorne an fameltol, nundis amanda kill angadur. Kasinke telpe nun finaler, lera nefir heranon, anne artaher firnis.
Finlenar. Lungdena we fear osto. My gratitude to you knows no bounds, friend. 'Twas your kindness that altered my plight as much as this bow. Not only are you my sister's savior, but mine as well. By the by, if you are as passionate about mastery of the bow as I am, perhaps you might speak with my father. His experience ought to be of benefit to you.
Kalael alame, karilm ilmen arcael. Aidalia anandor, nun lintan. Heror anne oia fermor, anendune falumtena, palan hiarmenran, lis fa arnefane. Artehar lis manasvana, fui numen alecan, elorato ala, nun mor artaher. Firnis an erumar isilrod et peller, laicasar an ils findamunt in ciel, nefanamo lis Kyriandio mor erlot. Iavstir lalastar, nun falasmir magananon, anamor lis turculion ecialis.
Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it.
My gratitude to you knows no bounds, friend. Not only are you my sister's sister, by the by, if you are as passionate about...
Lungtena peli telume, ondvana alveki.
Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
We could pick some now and use them when the need arises. We've arrived well enough. Where to next?
Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be glad to assist you. Do come again.
At your neck.
Oh, sir, if you please, pray excuse my boldness, sir. I am but a humble maid in service to a noble household. Might I beg a moment of your time? My master is in need of aid, you see, and I'm hoping you'll consider offering your assistance. Oh, thank you, sir. You cannot imagine my relief. Might we continue this conversation somewhere more discreet? The matter it concerns is rather sensitive, and I would not risk being overheard. You will find my master's manor in the noble quarter. Pray, meet me there at your earliest convenience.
Sets my thoughts down dark paths, this place.
Shall we visit the manor, as the maid bid? I can guide you there.
You're always such fun to talk to.
Follow me.
I want to go home.
It isn't a place I'm like to find good
Could use a rest. Can't make a living. myself injured.
The road's at your neck.
If I could.
Oh, you came, sir. I must confess, I feared you would not. But I forget myself. You must be wondering why I asked you here. I should like to speak with an acquaintance of yours, a child with whom I espied you conversing. She is the spitting image of my young master, you see. 'Tis my hope that she might take his place for a time, thereby granting him a reprieve from his sorry situation.
Diana, would you paint my mother a criminal? Ahem. Perhaps I ought to be the one to explain.
Young master, I meant no offence.
Diana has the right of it, though the situation is not nearly so dire as she makes it sound. I seek only the freedom to leave my own home. My mother is bedridden, you see, and her mind is not so sharp as it once was. Whenever I am absent, she grows terribly distressed. By leaving a look-alike in the house, I hope to ensure her peace of mind while I attend to matters of my own. Would you be willing to lend your assistance? Splendid. Thank you so very much.
'Twas in the slums that I witnessed you speaking with the girl. Would you be so kind as to bring her here?
Sir Ludolf's lust knows no bounds. This time he's set his sights on the Watchhead's missus. Still, however pressed, no man is like to hand her his own wife, eh? The Watchhead refused, and rightly so. But his lordship doesn't take no for an answer. He employed his usual method, which is to say, he dispatched the Watchhead on a mission to slay a Dullahan. Poor old Gregor departed last night. I'm sorry to say it, but he shan't be returning alive. That's the sort of man that noble is, you see. Naught noble about him, if you ask me.
Good tidings to you. Are you the Arisen, perchance? Aye, I thought you might be the one. My husband spoke of you, you see. 'Tis through him I hear much of the gossip going around town. I suppose you're here to see him. You'll have to come another day, I fear. He's been sent out on a mission, and I can't say when he'll return. 'Tis a perilous mission at that. I've heard he is to fell a Dullahan at the Ildua's resting place. I worry for him. I do hope he'll fare all right. Oh, Sir Ludolf, you say? Aye, we're acquainted. He's been coming around oft of late. As I recall, his visit started just afore Gregor was given his new assignment. Why are you asking me about him? Does this have aught to do with my husband? What? No. You mean, not my Gregor? Sir Arisen, I beg of you, you must save my husband. You will be repaid, I swear it. No amount of gold can compare to his life. Just please, save him. Oh, thank goodness. Pray, go to him at once. My husband's life is in your hands, sir. We must fly to the aid of those in need.
Sworn I had aught to attend to.
All this hustle and bustle puts me right at home.
Must hold out till someone comes to me.
Quietude is a blessing.
If not, I love more than a
All sides.
gods have forsaken us. All is lost.
Hoy, Arisen! I was hoping you'd come by, so I could thank you again for all your help. You really made a difference around here. Hmm? You wanted to ask me a favor this time? All right. How can I help? So, this noble boy wants me to pretend to be him? I'm not sure that'd work. I mean, I don't know the first thing about being a noble. Besides, are you sure we can trust these people? It all sounds a bit fishy to me. All right, I'll do it. But if I'm not very good at it, it's not my fault, okay?
You wish me to return? At once, master.
If I grin and bear it, I'll make it through. A lonely place, but not mine.
Is this a challenge, Arisen, to see who can keep pace?
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
Look, young master. She's here.
Indeed. I could be staring into a mirror. Diana, will you dress her and instruct her in her role?
As you wish, young master. This way, if you please, miss.
What a kindness you've done me. Now I can go and fetch a gift for Mother. I'm hoping a little cheer will aid her in her recovery. And a flower from Melve seems just the thing. She was born there, you see. No doubt her days would be brighter with a memento of her old home by her bedside.
All is ready, young master. You need only finish your preparations for the journey.
Let's see. What else must I bring? Ah, I almost forgot. In that goes. Let's see. Ah, I almost forgot.
You know, the roads around Melve are supposed to be really dangerous. I heard the safest way to get there is to carry something that reeks of Cyclops with you, because it'll scare all the monsters away.
The lands around Melve are rife with poisonous flora. I'd hoped to pack an antidote for the young master, but the shops had none to spare. 'Tis not only poison the plants inflict, but drowsiness besides. Might there not be a curative that accounts for both?
Well then, I ought to be off, I suppose. I must confess, I feel rather uneasy. This is my first time leaving the city. I only hope I've not forgotten anything of import. You think I ought to bring some medicine and monster repellent with me? What precisely would you suggest? My thanks. I'm certain these will come in useful. Now, I really must be going. Wish me luck.
Take care, young master.
Come back safe.
Thank you for your aid in all of this, sir. I shall see about procuring you a suitable reward, so pray do come visit us again.
We've made it then. What's our first order of business, Arisen?
Sunset draws near.
We shall have to be all the more vigilant.
I've just recalled. I found a treasure chest near here during my travels beyond the rift. May I show you to its location? Arisen, we ought to heal ourselves when we meet the chance.
If battle cannot be avoided, 'tis fight or die.
Hope you weren't expecting mercy.
Look out, Arisen! We're under attack!
Strike hard enough. We might not have to do this once.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall. Of course.
Naught compares to the thrill of victory. One cannot help but feel indomitable.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
ready? Bother. I was just getting warmed up.
Where'd you scamper off?
Nice armor you've got. Look better on. You'll not get past me!
Not bad.
I can do no less in service to the Arisen.
Well said.
Goodness. We're higher up than I'd thought.
We shan't fall if we remain calm and watch our footing.
Careful now!
Ah, you again. What would you of me? Might I prevail upon you for aid? You have my thanks.
One of us has been drenched!
As you wish. I shall return directly.
champion to prevail with weapon shield.
Look, Master! Goblins!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
Unless there's coin in it, I'm not interested.
Turn out your pockets! Focus your strength, Arisen! I must summon reinforcements.
I get my hands on you!
I must summon reinforcements.
I'll wait here.
By the might of my magic, I shatter the heavens!
My knowledge from other worlds tells me that a forgotten riftstone lies near here. Shall I lead the way? Pray, follow me. I know the way, so there's no chance of our getting lost. The sky is radiant this night. I feel at peace to gaze upon it.
I quite agree.
Aught fell from the beast that would breathe his last.
I'll gather this. It might be of use.
know where your help is needed. This seems a decent spot for a campsite.
Let us keep this place in mind for when night falls.
Rise, raging winds, and scatter our foes! A challenge if I ever saw one. This will be over in moments.
You have my support. Pray, follow me. Phantasm sighted!
Are we ignoring the enemy today?
Let us defer to the Arisen's judgment.
Right you are.
By the might of my magic, I shatter the heavens! A novel idea. I've never seen my own master attempt such a feat.
Now that is a surprise. I shan't let them harm you.
Over so soon? Why? We seem to have come through unscathed.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
Our party is well balanced. I can see no weaknesses that might be exploited.
Capable comrades are a boon indeed.
Right you are. Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it.
that this does not happen again. That was impeccably timed, Arisen.
How could I have let this happen? I'll mourn Sir Gregor. He was a good man.
We could add a warrior to our ranks. What say you, Master?
Well, I suppose if all we care about is brute force, we ought to consider it.
One could not have hoped for a gladder outcome.
I can hardly believe it. I fought a Dullahan and shall live to tell the tale. But, fie! I've just remembered. See, I hadn't thought I'd return alive. But I didn't want to worry my wife when I departed. So I took a letter with me just in case. And when the tide of battle threatened to overwhelm us, I sent a runner to bear it to my wife, mere moments afore your arrival. It would be an awkward thing for her to read my final farewell, only for me to arrive on the morrow, fit as a fiddle. Though I dare say she'd forgive me. Oh, 'twill be a blessing enough to see her again. I can ask for no more than that. Right, I'd best be off, if I'm to make it home afore that letter arrives. Oh, and if I've not said it yet, thank you, sir. I'm well and truly in your debt.
You're welcome to take whatever you like from my pack, Master. I'd gladly see you put what I find to good use. There's a ladder here.
Perhaps
I'd wager there's ought to be found here.
let us ponder how best to proceed.
That was scrumptious. I near feel as if I've been reborn.
Twould have gone down even better if the area were free of monsters, but I suppose...
Much obliged.
It isn't much of an adventure if all we do is make camp.
Let's return once. We've grown tired from our labours. In traversing other worlds, I came to know of a treasure chest in this area. Perchance you'd like to see it.
Where are the skeletons? Their ilk fear holy light above all else.
I shan't let them harm you.
Arisen! I knew you loved this world too much to leave it behind.
A nasty blow, that.
You're soaked! Do try not to catch cold.
The enemy flees before us. Surprising sign of wisdom.
Focus. A moment of indecision may spell our doom.
No Paul here.
Do you really need my aid? You must try to free yourself.
And thankfully, that was another one of the things that I needed to do, so that's another one off the list. Nice.
I shall return.
Rise, raging winds, and scatter our foes! Our foe stumbles. Just one more push ought to bring it down.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall.
We pulled through in the end. For more than fair. Not.
Fortune favours us, 'twould seem. We have found a material. Methinks we could move this boulder if we work together.
A firm push is what's needed here. I expect you'll be wanting my assistance. Leave it to me.
A fine place to harvest some ingredients.
I say we collect as much as we can carry.
'Tis a hobgoblin!
I suppose I'll handle this.
Battle is best avoided here. I'll combine my magic with yours that you might cast the spell more quickly. Not bad.
Perhaps you might join the fight yourself.
Splendid. ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
They can be most convenient, though they only travel during the day.
How's this? You keep your life.
Hand over your coin, and I'll let
How's
you
this?
alone.
You keep your life.
The Arisen has been torched! Quick! Douse the flames! On my way!
I need help.
Tis a chest. I shall take a look inside. Harkins, master! 'Tis weak to fire. You're a welcome sight, Arisen. As ever, I'm yours to command. I'll gather this. It might be of use.
Stock some armor, times being as they are.
Say, you wouldn't happen to have seen a pretty stone lying about, would you? One befitting the name the Jadeite Orb. It was stolen from me while I was delivering it, and if Master Everard should find out, he'd wring my neck. 'Tis no exaggeration. He's had people killed afore, more than a few at that. To be quite truthful, I'd intended to sell off the Jadeite Orb and quit this place for good. Working under a man such as him, I'd only get chewed up till he decided to spit me out. That, unless you were to find it for me. Would you, sir? Oh, pray do a poor man a kindness.
You've my gratitude, Sam. Take this, with my gratitude.
The Jadeite Orb could be anywhere now. Perchance we ought to speak with someone who has experience in banditry.
When does my
I end
watch
up
end?
Might not one of the bandits in Burnworth's jail know of the methods employed by thieves and their ilk?
Aught you need of me?
Isn't that something?
Can't expect to fare so well every day.
Greetings, sir. We see a great many customers given our location, so you'll have to... Go on, have a look. Got to work if I'm to put bread on the table.
Mayhap I'll...
Well met, son. How might I be of service?
We have helped...
I'll take any chance not to think on my troubles.
Have you come from Vernworth? How are things there? The ancient battleground to the north is overrun with hordes of fell beasts, and so little are survivors anticipated that you'll find not even a checkpoint here. In times past, 'twas safe enough a night, when the monsters sleep, but no longer. Since a few days past, skeletons and phantoms have made this their nightly battleground. It could be that aught's befallen the cenotaph. I'd heard the spirits had calmed somewhat since 'twas erected. Say, if I cannot dissuade you from traversing the ancient battleground, would you consider passing by the cenotaph and making sure aught's aright with it?
Fancy a look at my wares? Welcome, sir. If you've a change of vocation in mind, just say the word. After all, 'tis folly to linger on a single vocation when there are so many exciting methods of combat to be tried.